Hey guys, Ryan here. So today, let's discuss The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 13, Michonnes' final episode. This episode is called What We Become. So yeah, that's actually a title. I'm just going to move this Michonnes because she's fallen over the last video. But it's actually the title of Volume 10 of the comics. So, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Maybe they just decided to use a comic title or something, but I don't know why they decided to do that. But anyways, if it has something to do with the story, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But it's a cool title because it references the comics. So, anyways, Michonne, this is believed to be Michonne's final episode. I believed it will be because the actress wants to leave. So, I don't know why they would continue her story, like, in 14 or something. I just think it makes sense to end it in one episode. But anyways, so, in this episode, I really want her to find out that Rick's alive. But there's many different ways it can go. Is she just going to leave and do something? Is she going to find out that Rick's alive? Is she going to die? What is going to happen? So, in my opinion, Michonne needs to find out that Rick's alive. Can you imagine if they had her character exit and not find out that her husband, boyfriend, I'm calling him her husband. But anyways, can you imagine if she left the show and didn't ever find out that Rick lived? Like, that would have been, like, what would even be the point of keeping him alive then? If he's just gonna, like, obviously there's the movies and they want to continue his story, but they have to find out that he's alive. They have to. So, anyways, with that being said, if they kill her character, how would they kill her? Would they have a random character that we just met in the last episode, Virgil, kill her? Would they have a random walker bite her? Would they have, like, a random explosion in the ground make her... I don't know. There's no proper death you can give her. Because she's by herself. There's no big bad on the show right now. Beta's not going to be in the island. Alpha's dead. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they would kill her. I just feel like right now they couldn't do a satisfying death for a character like that. She's by herself. The only person we know that's with her is Virgil. And he's a random character we literally met last, like, 4 episodes ago. And he's only been in one other episode. So if he kills her, that would be probably the most, like, the worst ending they could give her. Obviously, I haven't seen the episode, so if that does happen, I don't want to crap on it, because they could do it in a way that's really good, but I just don't see that. I think that she has to find out that Rick is alive. She has to know that the person that she loves is still alive before she exits the show. If she finds out that he's alive and then dies, that'd be very tragic, but I would like to know that she at least found out. But at the same time, I don't see them killing her character. I can't. I don't know what she would be leaving to do. The main reason she came to this island was to get weapons. So, is she going to get the weapons and then go home? And then, I don't understand how this would be her final episode. Obviously, something's going to go wrong. Obviously, there's not going to be weapons there, or if they are, she's not going to be able to get them back. We've seen many different shots of her in different outfits. We've seen her in, like, this bandana sort of thing, one with a poncho, and then one with her orange shirt that she left in. So, and we've also seen a picture of her, like, captured. So I really don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict it for the life of me, which makes sense, honestly. Like, how could you be able to? But, so the way I want her to find out, or at least I just want her to find out some way, I want there to be, like, little signals or little clues. I want there to be, like, the 3-ring symbol on the wall or something, and we're like, oh, they have Rick. Come on, Michonne, pick up. So we're letting the fans know that, hey, she probably is going to find out. Now, the main reason, or the main thing that's going around is that she'll find, like, his watch or something. So maybe that's the way that she finds out that he's alive, but there's got to be something. Maybe she finds, like, a profile or something. Maybe he was taken to this place, and there was a profile of him, patient number 314 or something stupid like that. And, well, not stupid, because if it's real, then that's awesome. But patient 314, Rick Grimes, status, alive. I would get bad chills. I've only cried 2 times watching this show, and that was when Glenn died and when Rick left and I thought he died on the bridge. Those are the only 2 times I've cried during the show. I honestly would probably cry if Michonne finds out that Rick's alive. Like, I would just be so excited, and I'd be so happy that she finally did. Now, the other thing is if she finds out, she has to tell somebody. Like, can you imagine if she found out and she just left? Like, she didn't tell Daryl or Carol or Judith or RJ that their parents are alive or that his best friend is alive. Like, can you imagine if that happened? So I would really need her to tell them, and then they can start talking about it at the end of the season, and, like, everybody finds out that Rick's alive, or they think he's alive, or... Because obviously, even if there is a profile and it says status alive, he could have died 2 seconds after they printed or wrote that file. So obviously, there's got to be some sort of question. I don't understand. I don't know how they could do it so where she knows that he's for sure alive, unless they're like live chatting, which I don't think they'd be able to do that. So, anyways, with this being her final episode, obviously they have to wrap everything up in one episode. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. There's not very many loose ends, but there definitely has to be something big for it to be her final episode. So I'm not sure. What a satisfying end would be. The only thing I need to happen for me to be fine with her leaving is for her to find out that Rick's alive in some way, shape, or form. I really don't want her to die, but obviously that's not the writer's choice. That's the actress's choice if she chooses to come back for the movies or if she chooses to ever come back to the show. So maybe that's her choice on whether they kill her character or not. Because obviously if they say, or if she says, I don't ever want to come back to the show, they'll most likely kill her character off. But obviously we don't know anything with Denai Guerrero right now on what she has worked out. But we know that she has Black Panther 2. I don't know if that's been postponed or anything right now with what's going on. So whatever is going on with Michonne, I really hope she doesn't die. That's like the main thing I can wish for. Because I'd be really sad to see if she, like... I just don't know what to predict because obviously, look at Rick's exit. Like, they might fake us out. I hope that they don't repeat what happened with Rick. Maybe some hallucinations. Obviously, we've already saw her where she was with, or where she left Andrea. So, in the opening minutes. Also, some people were saying that was fake. That's real footage of Michonne in the forest. That's real footage of Andrea from Season 2. It's not a fake edit I made or anything because I obviously don't have access to film Walking Dead and new scenes of Michonne because I always knew footage of Michonne. So, anyway, so she leaves Andrea. So we've seen some hallucinations. And I've seen a few people saying it's going to be like a what-if scenario, like the thing that Marvel's doing with the series that they're coming out with. It's going to be like, what if she didn't help Andrea? Obviously, we'll see how that works because she won't be able to, or she never would have met Rick or our group. If she just left, she might have just kept walking forever with the dead. Who knows? But the one thing I can say is if Michonne finds out that Rick is alive and she doesn't die and she goes to the movies, I will be satisfied with her exit. No matter what. If they do that in any way, shape, or form, I've already said that, but if they do anything related in that sort of context, I will be satisfied because she will have... There are 2 requirements that I have for this episode for me to be satisfied. She finds out that Rick is alive, and she tells other people. Now, hopefully those both are met in this episode. And she doesn't die. I really don't want her to die, but if she does after finding out that Rick's alive, it would really take away from the fact that she's leaving, and she would never get to reunite with him. So that's another requirement. She can't die. So, those are my 3 things. And if those all happen, I will be satisfied with her exit, and that's all I can say. Because... obviously, no one's going to be satisfied that Michonne is leaving. Like, she's one of the coolest characters in any... like, one of the coolest characters ever created. So, obviously, there's not going to be any upside to her leaving. Unless she comes back for the movies. Now, Scott Gimple is going to be on Talking Dead. So, that's my main prediction. That he's going to announce on there that Michonne will be in the movies. Now that she's found out that Rick's alive. Or, like, there's a possible chance that she may be in the movies. If there's anything like that said, you can bet on me making a video because that means that the movies are going to have Rick and Michonne and maybe even Morgan. That's like a little thing right now that people are speculating because he was how Fear Season 5 ended. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to close out this video, but how do you think Michonne will leave? Actually, I get to watch the episode tomorrow night because it's Thursday, so if I upload this video on Saturday, I've already seen the episode as it goes up, but I haven't seen it yet as it is, like, 7 o'clock on Thursday night. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.